Black is back. Hello from the hole. Yeah, seriously, guys, I feel like I'm just, you know, sometimes I feel like I'm just by myself. I don't know really what to say. It's like everyone around me is just programmed to go with it and then I'm like, why is it gotta be this way? It seems like everybody's just going with it and doing what they need to do and just nobody questions or nothing. It's just, if you say something against it, there's something wrong with you. And we we're just put here, and we got to deal with it, whether we like it or not. Uh, it seems to me like it's just completely pointless, and it's just all about finding meaning by bringing a kid here. Why else would you do it? Or because you just want a plaything and then kick them out of the house when you're done with it. It's selfish. Everything's backwards. You think something's a blessing, and it's really a pain in the ass. Fuck. It's just, it's just everything is always about trying to, Bible, you name it, just everything trying to regulate you and control you. I mean, everything is ultimately a conscious free will, and we're misusing our free will. It's really simple. The simplest thing is usually the right one. That's Occam's razor. And the fact is that we're just misusing our conscious free will. The consciousness comes from something. Well, it just is. Just like when you wake up in the morning, it just, happens. It just kind of, the probability of it showing up, because everything is, probable universe, and you experience it and then it manifests. Double slit experiment. If you look, it's a particle. If you look away, it's a wave. That kind of thing. But yeah, we're just, this is all about just surviving and waiting to die, which is inevitable, which is just, hopefully moving back into a more profound, less dense environment than this one. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense why anybody should have to just be a slave to a piece of paper. Why? I just, it doesn't got to be like that. But you're the programming. That's what's sad, guys. Because some people think, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. You don't even realize that you're a slave. You don't even realize that you're creating your reality, and it doesn't got to be that way. That's sad. That's fucked up. That's hell. And it's just always just the thing to do to have a kid. It's like there's nothing you can do to escape it. There's nothing you can do to get out of the matrix. It's just you keep crawling and you get out, and it just turns out to be another hell you crawl. Even getting to hell is hell. And then once you're there, it's like, oh, now you got to go to another hell. And then keeps moving forward in that sense. You just, why they got to be like that? I mean, it's just life could be better, but people are just, most people, I just kind of just pretty much hate each other. They just don't like how other people think. They're different. They're weird. We don't like them. It's wars. Look at all these things and everything throughout history. Because we just got to hear now, but it's just, at the same time, it's like, this crap that's happened, and it's because of someone thinking differently than, that person. And it's just all this power illusion and everything, because it is an illusion. It becomes real because we want it to be real. And there's always talk, oh, you need to do something about it. There's not enough people to rise up against it, and there's too many things in place. They lock you in this dense reality. They lock you in a prison within the prison. It's just all you can do is cope and try to ignore it, and you can only do that so long. There comes a point where everybody says, no, get up off your ass and work. There's something wrong with you. You're lazy. Fuck, I don't remember ever asking to be here. If I did, then it was in some spiritual sense where I was just bored or ignorant and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. As far as I can tell, a man and woman has to have fucking sex before a baby can incarnate, People don't just enter this world. You got to have a physical body. It's just whatever vibration you're in, you have to, whatever matches that. And, it's hard to put into words, but it's just, if a man and woman don't fucking have sex, And then you can't incarnate it. It's the same thing I say on my videos or content, in just in a different way. I mean, it's just this world is just, it's everything's just a spirit consciousness, and this is the toughest, densest, dare I say it, most mundane, misunderstanding, you name it, the list goes on and on. Go ahead and leave it in the comments. It's just mundane. It's just environment that you can ever enter. All this, everything. It's just everything points to this being hell. Just every damn fucking thing you can imagine. That's another thing that might be not why I'm not getting much views, because I may be saying bad words. That algorithm, I don't know, but yeah, it's just we're here to just be slaves and just do what we need to do. And if they don't like us, then we got to go find some other way to be a slave. We got to go through all this process in order to be a slave. Once we have it, then it's like, oh, I don't want to do this, or they don't like you. I mean, and it's like you can't be happy. There's always something to cheat you out of happiness. You know, the only time you're ever happy, it seems like that's where all these motherfuckers with so-called power get their happiness, is by causing other people pain and suffering. They like that. They love that. They enjoy that. That gives them a thrill and a high. It's like, look at all the suffering we caused. Well, no, we can't just help each other. No, that's lame. That's silly. No, it's not. You got to show your worth. Buddy, I don't remember ever asking to be here. You know, I'm just here. Man, woman, have sex. I'm here. We get conditioned our whole lives. We start out as young children with open minds, and then we're just, forced to fucking get indoctrinated and conditioned and whatever you want to call it, and then we got to just cope in between so we can manage it. You know, it's like otherwise, if you're not coping, you're moping, right? It's just, we gotta keep cool with the system, right? We can't get upset about it or others or something. We need therapy. Fucking, this YouTube here is my therapy. I mean, all that other stuff, Rumble and Instagram, I don't know. Just, it seems a little more toxic. I keep hearing about how it's toxic. I don't care about all that stuff anyways. This is more of my thing here. I don't want to live in a world where people just can't be there and help each other. I mean, there's always like, oh, your parents help you. Your parents are just helping you be in a world of slaves. Because everything always comes back to that. Oh, but I love what I do. Well, good for you. Not everybody does. That's what makes it unfair. Fair doesn't exist. I don't even know what that word means in this world. I mean, fair just means everybody. Fair just means that everybody gets their fair share and gets what they deserve to have and that kind of thing. But look at the world. Look at all the suffering. Look at all the people starving and, suffering in the hospital or whatever. Just you name it. Everything. The insurance of the hospital. The police going after the people who are just, really not doing much anything. Well, all the really bad guys, they get away with stuff. The people burning down the house, they don't even know what they're doing. They fucking goddamn leave the microwave running or the oven running. I've done that a couple times. I almost did it today. Because you're just so fucked up in the head, right? You just, it's just your brain just shuts off on you. It's like you're just moving slower or something, and you just go to sleep. You wake up and it's just a whole new mindset, and you gotta deal with the same crap that you dealt with before. You gotta find ways to make sure that you don't get a bad attitude about anything. It happens anyway. All those thoughts in your head, your emotions and everything, and then people's like, why are you upset? That's their job, is to just wait for you to screw up so they can fuck you. They just traipse through the halls or whatever, and God, it's like you're just constantly wrestling with yourself, your mind, trying to keep some kind of, sound mind amidst all the crap that's been created around you. Because there's nothing really outside of yourself. It's all within. It's just an illusion that they created. The consciousness going to have them fucking work hard. And I understand that things need to get done in this physical realm, yes, but it doesn't got to be to where one person does all the load. It can be different than that. Everybody do their little equal fair share, and then more time to yourself. And money, fucking paper money from the trees that we print out every day that we give value to, that shouldn't exist in the first place. We can help each other and that be it. But no. But no. Say it with me, guys. But no. Yeah. Because there's always going to be fucking good and evil. There's always going to be light and dark. There's always going to be, cold and hot air mixing together and sucking people away in their damn tornadoes that they make. The decent people are just wanting to live their lives, and the assholes fuck it up because they are assholes. They know what they're doing, and they love the suffering, and it sucks everything up and ruins everything. People fucking ruin everything. Life is good, and death is good because you hopefully go to a better place because it's the toughest environment you could be as a conscious. The fucking world that people have created, the people just fuck up everything. They ruin everything. They just, life is hard enough. Look at all the diseases and imbalances that fucking exist. COVID especially. It's just like the flu. I mean, all this stuff that's happened throughout history. Holocaust, goddamn Hebrews and fucking everything. Just all this stuff. All the wars, all the and plagues and fucking depression and whatever. Just all throughout history, everything. This is an imbalanced life. Life's hard enough, and people just make it harder because they get used to it. It's like there's this saying like, "Oh, if you're going through hell, keep going." Well, you just I don't know why in the fuck you just I just take pleasure. And it's like when you're young or just you're older, it doesn't matter what age you are. I mean, you're young at heart or you're old, and you still can be young, and you're young and you think you got to be old. Everything's flip flop backwards. It's just whatever you believe or think, just becomes your reality, and you can just take on any form of anything that you want. It's going to always be something. You're fucking looking at Springer here. I got it playing here on the screen. Jerry Springer. Maybe you see that show. It's a direct indication of how people just flying up each other's ass all the time. And fucking security there, and it's pathetic. And the host like, "Oh, we'll see you next time," and you see who fights. And that's kind of how life is. Okay, you got through the day, you got through the work day, and now we're gonna get up tomorrow and do it again, and be ready and go get a good night's sleep because of the sleep and work most of our lives. It doesn't gotta be like that. It's fucked up, stupid, bullshit, nonsense existence. But, it's just at least your parents had you. Oh, they gave you so much. Now they just brought me into slavery. You can't say things like that. Well, it's the truth. The truth hurts. It doesn't have to hurt. Life, like I said, life is hard enough. And people don't, they think, it's just the way it is. That's life. What the fuck, guys? Why? I mean, all the people having to die. All the things, animals having to eat each other. It's like, you're just whining and bragging. No, I'm just a realist. I see it for what it is. It seems to me like everything is just here to have the roughest, toughest time that it can possibly have. Because if we are conscious beings, which, what else could we be? It's not we're conscious beings having a human experience, not humans having a conscious experience. That would mean just come out of nothing. We're conscious. What we are is consciousness having a human experience. That's what we are. And we take on any form we want. But it says, just everything has hardships. Animals eat each other. They get hunted. People got to be slaves in a workplace or whatever. Some people are trying to work at home, and good for them, but it's still tough. It's still rough. It's still fucking, it's just we're here just being slaves, and then we die. We start out as open-minded kids, and then we get conditioned. And it's just, what the fuck? Why does it got to be like that? Because these people liked it that way, because they make it that way, and they know that there's not enough people to rise up against them, and they got all this systems like, if you do this, then you go to prison or whatever. They got it set up to where there's just no way out. No matter where you dig, no matter how far you go, there's always going to be something decrepit. Even the famous people and the rich people, even they got problems. I mean, everybody got problems of some kind. It's just, you get one thing and it's like, yay, and then you lose it, or you find out that it's not as good as you thought. The grass is greener on the other side. Always on the other side, the grass is greener, and it's just, voices in your head, thoughts in your mind, and everything. Just, you're trying to outwit everything, like you're trying to outwit yourself or something. What the fuck? I don't know. It's just stupid. It's great. You're supposed to be positive. Okay, it's great. I'm so happy that people are suffering. I'm so happy that I got to go through this. It's so great. Oh yeah. God, life is great. And you got to basically have that mindset all the time. Like a damn drone, robot, puppet, marionette, slave all the time. Just, yeah, life's great. And it just wears off. Come on. Everything dies. Everything gets consumed in the end. Just, what the fuck? Isn't the guy just stupid? Existence. What the fuck? Ah, my God. It's what God, the consciousness, source, whatever. It's just, what if I'm God? What if we're all God? We're all just here to just fucking, realize ourselves or have an experience and then get the hell out of here. People take everything too damn seriously. And fuck, no. You say, I don't know, then you're limiting yourself. It's like you're supposed to say, I do know, and I know that life sucks. Fuck. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction. That's what I say. Fuck, I'm just fucking trying to get around. Alright, guys, that's it for this one. I'll see you guys again when the time is right. I've vented myself for now. Don't know when I'm going to make my next content. Love you all. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you want me to talk about. Hang in there, guys. Love you all. Love. Kiss. Bye-bye for now. Over and out. Bath time.